Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now, today we have some patch notes. Now, this is the first time that I'm ever doing this in the last, 9 months now. I'm doing a Throne of Liberty patch notes video, but this is for the official global launch. That's correct. This isn't a Korean patch notes video. This is letting us know the official update, basically, which for the launch release, what we're actually going to get. Now, these, if you've been watching my channel regularly and you've been watching my patch notes videos, the information that we're getting here isn't new information because it's actually been covered in the Korean patch notes video a little while ago, but this is actual confirmation which version of the game that we are obviously getting. So without further ado, like, share and subscribe. We are less than we're like 12 days away from the early access launch, and I will be streaming the 5 days early access over on my Twitch channel. So make sure to follow me over on Twitch. Link will be down below, and yeah, let's get into it. So they're obviously telling us about the opening dates for the early access, which is going to be September the 26th, and then the full launch on October the 1st, which we obviously already know. Now, they wanted to tell us about what version we're getting and what changes we're getting for the people that are not playing in Korea, for the people like you know, guys and girls that maybe played the open beta, as myself and other creators have been saying. The game is so much better than what you got to play in the open beta. The open beta was terrible in my opinion, but nevertheless, let's see what they have to say. So over the past year and a half, we've been letting the voice of the players show us the way. We've been working hand in hand with NCSoft at every turn to test the game, gathering players' feedback, analyzing it, and using it to help guide our development. Extensive revisions have reshaped the game considerably since its initial launch in Korea last December. That is 100% facts. The game now, from today, the game from now and back in December in Korea, totally different game, completely different. Since then, the leveling process has been overhauled for better pacing as you first begin your journey into Silesium. That's an understatement. Let me tell you this, guys and girls, I've leveled about 7, 8, 9, 10 plus times now, because they've changed the leveling system so many times in this bloody game that it was hard to keep up. So I've literally leveled up again just recently on Korea because they revised the leveling process, which is the global version. So don't worry, I've got a beginner's leveling guide coming very, very soon on the channel in the next couple of days, so stay tuned for that one. So better pacing for system introductions, a variety of engaging quest types beyond simple monster slaying. Gear progression has been improved with higher tiers now granting more meaningful power increases and a more generous reward structure during the leveling journey and beyond. So they're talking about tier 2 basically. Combat and build diversity have been a major focus with the introduction of skill specialization for deep customization, an increased skill cap of 24 active abilities per weapon combo, armor sets with passive bonuses, an option to customize camera smoothing, which was a huge W, and an overhaul combat system featuring skill shots and permanent CC breakers. Controller play has been revamped with improved camera controls and streamlined all of the skill executions. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to read this basically word for word and go into this because I have covered this many times on the channel. They're just going to basically tell us that we're getting the skill specialization, which I've already told you. We're going to be getting the fishing, so the lifestyle content. So we're getting 3v3 arenas, skill specialization, cooking, Amatoy expeditions. I have videos on this on my channel. We're getting the weekly missions, which is nice. We're getting the dynamic events, the co-op ones, 3v3 arena, like I said, leveling, progression, and gear. So for players who finish all of the content in a chapter of the Adventure Codex before reaching the recommended level for the next chapter, additional guidance on supplementary content will be provided, to help them continue progressing their character. Yeah, that's fine. No worries about that. This will help players prompt to complete contracts, work on the exploration codex. Yeah, all of this, I'm going to cover this in my beginner's leveling guide. so don't worry about that. I'll go more in depth on that video. I've adjusted the timing for the quests, that's fine. This is interesting. So they're mentioning about how the leveling was sped up for the open beta. These changes have been reverted to ensure that the leveling speed and power progression will be at the intended pace for launch. Now, let me just tell you something. It was extremely fast on the open beta, but the current leveling leveling from scratch, like I said, I've just recently started leveling up a brand new character. It's still pretty fast in the game. So it's not going to be as fast, but you're going to be able to level up still pretty fast, as long as you know what you're doing, of course. If you're very, very casual, then yeah, it's going to take you a little bit longer. They've updated the minimum level to engage with the auction house from level 15 to level 40. This is very interesting. I wonder if that's to obviously try and stop, bots and stuff like that, even though it's not really going to do that, but nevertheless. Now, updated items. They've applied updates to many epic tier items to bring their power to the appropriate level for a fresh launch. Yeah, this is confirmation that we're getting the tier 1 nerfs that the developers on the Korean version were talking about. Funnily enough, this update, tier 1 nerfs, they're not going live in Korea until October the 16th, I believe. So we're actually, which I wasn't too sure about this, but we're actually getting this for launch, which is great, because brand new players, they won't have any idea. They're not going to know what they're missing out on, what they've lost, what's been nerfed. So that's perfectly fine. They have changed the names of items as well, though, which is quite funny. I believe this is the crossbow. So Queen Belendir's crossbow is now called Toxic Spine Throwers. Tevon's Arc of Wailing Death. Okay, the Queen Belendir's staff is now Hive Mind staff. Yeah, there's some interesting names. Let me just double check this. They've updated the effects. Yeah, so you can see here we've got the nerfs. So basically, I'm a staff bow main, and 2-Blex staff is basically BIS. Well, it was BIS. It's no longer gonna be BIS because it used to give us, as you can see here, more range. Now that is going to be changed from range to skill cooldown speed. So it's looking like, yeah, we're going to have to use the Talus staff most likely now. That's going to be more BIS for staff bow. But yeah, we're going to have to play around with that and then see what's good. It's still a good staff, of course, but losing that extra range is a big hit to staff bow, basically. But it is what it is. Let's just check anything else. Yeah, so this is all of the tier 1 nerfs. Yep, set bonuses. Now, Reaper's set, it says Death set here, but in Korea it's known as, it's Reaper's, right? So the Reaper's set is now changed to Shadow Harvester. Ghost Wolf set is now changed to Phantom Wolf. The Grand General set is now changed to Shock Commander. Okay, I don't know why they're changing the names, but whatever it is, what it is. Like I said, if you're a completely brand new player to the game, it's not gonna mean anything to you, so don't worry about that. Combat and build diversities. Skills are acquired earlier. Yes, we know that. Skill specialization is now unlocked at level 15. And then we've got obviously new skills here. Again, I'm not going to go through all of this. If you're completely brand new to the game and you haven't seen my other videos covering this before, I'm going to link this link to this article in the description down below. So you can go ahead and read all of the changes at your own leisure. So yeah, I just wanted to bring this to the channel because I obviously wanted to let you guys and girls know, because you may not be checking stuff like this. I am, of course, checking the news and updates every day to make sure that there's nothing I miss, and then I bring it to the channel. So yeah, as you can see here, we're getting very close to the launch. Exciting. We have Siege the day in exactly 1 week's time. So make sure you're watching the Amazon Game Studios Twitch or other people in the category. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming it myself, because I might just want to focus purely on the siege. But if I'm live, then of course you'll see me live. If not, you can get drops from anyone else. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. See you soon. Peace.